We have off 2 fridges in my house. Only 1 freezer is working.
I drive basically to the office. So most times the full tank will take me a week and a half, a few days. So every 2 weeks, you want me to be paying 50 something upwards of 170,000.
In fact, when your fuel tank is now on half, you begin to panic because that's where your budget takes you to.
Yes.
If your fuel tank comes lower than half to a quarter, or even kissing the E, you know that you're looking.
Hello viewers, welcome back to another live section. So guys, angry Nigerians has come out to court Tinubu saying that he has unleashed hunger and hardship in this country. That is the cause of, Nigerian suffering. I'll continue with this video, but for now, let's look at trending headlines on social media today. Justice Soho returns Kanu's case file to Inyako. Atiku slames Tinubu over fuel subsidy crisis. So guys, for more details on those trending headlines, visit our website edumnews.com. Make this website your number one whenever it comes to trending headlines. So guys, back to what we have for today. Like I said, angry Nigerians has come out, to blame Tinubu, saying that he's the cause of hardship. Remember, yesterday, Tinubu's wife said that Tinubu was not the cause of the hardship in this country. And many people came out and blasted her. Let me just show you a video of what the woman that came and blasted Tinubu's wife, saying that it was her husband that caused the hunger in the country. Guys, take a look.
Nigeria First Lady Remi Tinubu has stated that my husband, the Tinubu, is not the cause of the hardship in Nigeria. Then who? Now, so they meet the government. I don't get to. Are they trying to blame Buhari? At least Buhari is far much better. Yes, we know we suffered, we complained, because that's not what we wanted. But in fact, Buhari is a saint. Buhari, in fact, they need to go and learn governing lesson from Buhari.
So guys, let me take it from there. This man was trying to explain that Buhari was far more better than Tinubu. That ever since he came, he brought a policy that wants to buy everyone by removing subsidy from fuel and electricity. And this, I know they also increased tax, which made foodstuffs to be very high, to very expensive in the market. So there are some group of people that came out and were lamenting over the hardship in the country. In the discussion, let me just show you guys what
we have off 2 fridges in my house. Only 1 freezer is working.
I drive basically to the office. So most times the full tank will take me a week and a half, a few days. So every 2 weeks, you want me to be paying 50 something upwards of 170,000.
In fact, when your fuel tank is now on half, you begin to panic because that's where your budget takes you to.
Yes.
If your fuel tank comes lower than half to a quarter, or even kissing the E, you know that you're looking at 100,000.
Yes. These days, once it gets to half, I'm trying to buy because I can't predict what will happen in Nigeria. But see, we talked about families having to choose which child goes to school.
Yes.
If any child at this point in time. We spoke about 101. People right now are doing 001. I told you about the lady who said she eats every other day because of her children. And I simply do not understand. We're in a country where this is a natural resource that comes from. Kilefe, what do you want?
So guys, this lady are talking about the hardship in the country, saying how fuel price reached 1,030 naira from 897 to 1,030 naira. This is so crazy. Even she was saying that they were saying that people don't eat again. People don't have money to buy food to eat. Even so many children that have dropped out from school, little children that have dropped out from school and so on. That is what these women were saying. Even Peter Obi has come out to call out Tinubu, saying that he's the one that increased fuel price, is the one causing the hardship. Let's look at this this article. So he says here, fuel price hike, unfortunate, insensitive, says Peter Obi. Let's read on. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, Mr. Peter Obi, described the recent hike in the price of petrol products as unfortunate and insensitive. Obi made this known in a statement he titled "Reversing the Sudden Fuel Price Increase" on his X.com account on Saturday. Punch Online reports that transportation costs skyrocketed the Federal Capital Territory following the hike in the price of petrol by some stations of Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited in Abuja on Wednesday. So reading on, it says the stations of the National Oil Company raised the retail price of petrol to 1,030 naira from 897 per litre across multiple NNPCL stations in the FCT. So reading on, it says price has far-reaching negative consequences for the current Nigerian economic survival and well-being of Nigerians. So this P2B is trying to say that the price they increase have a negative impact on Nigerians. The price of fuel, which they increased to 1,013 naira, has a lot of negative impact on Nigeria, on the well-beings of Nigeria. So he stated that reversing the sudden price hike relies on the hand of the minister and of the states for petroleum resources oil Sen Henneken Lukbubiri and President Bola Tinubu. So P2B is saying, for the reversing of fuel price hike is on the hands of P2B and Henneken Lukbubiri. So imagine when you are the one that is supposed to, keep things, make price stable, make fuel price stable, and you're here, he's traveling from one country to another. Like we heard that Tinubu traveled from Nigeria to he went on leave. He's taking leave. He went to the UK. From UK he went to France. Imagine that, guys. When your country is burning, you're still taking leave. People are saying that what is he even doing that he's taking leave? This is what Nigerians are complaining about. Like, your country is on fire, people are dying of hunger, you're still traveling from one place to another, taking leave. People are saying that this is unfair. So reading on, it says the statement reads, as Nigeria continue to groan under extremely difficult economic condition, largely caused by the federal government's wrong policy choice. The NNPCL has once again raised the price of fuel without providing any explanation. P2B is saying that NNPCL has once raised, the price of fuel without providing any explanation. Joe Ajaero has said that NNPC is a limited liability company, so it doesn't have the right. They don't have the right, to raise price of fuel or even increase price of fuel. They don't have the right, to increase price of fuel or give price of fuel. This is what Joe Ajaero said. So it's reading on. It says this is both unfortunate and insensitive. This is how P2B described this fuel price hike. He said it is unfortunate and insensitive considering the economic condition of this country. So he said, considering the wide ranging negative consequences. So reading on, it says this is neither how an economic resources should be managed nor how a nation should be governed. So guys, in at the beginning of the video, I played a video, that video you saw at the beginning, the person, the women, discussing of how hard this country is, how the hardship and everything is. So, they were talking about, upon we have resources, we have so much resources in this country, then why are we hungry? Why are people hungry when we have so many resources? Nigeria is blessed with many mineral resources. So why are we now hungry? This is a question, we're asking the government. What are they using these resources to do? What are they using Nigerians' money to do? You see Tinubu keep borrowing from foreign countries. Still, he's not using the money to invest in anything important. He's using it to invest on unnecessary things. So guys, reading on, it says there is neither sound economic nor necessary compaction. We are told that the NNPCL is now a limited liability company regulated by the agencies such as the NUPRC and NMDPRA. Yes, there seems to be growing confusion about the roles and responsibility of the. So this is what P2P is saying. He's saying even the how Nigerians, are suffering still. They still increase, price of fuel without even considering how people will feel, how people will, fed, how people will survive with it. So yeah, he's saying Nigerians have been groaning under economic hardship since the removal of fuel subsidy, which pushed the pump price of petrol from 1,198 naira to 1,030 naira. Tinubu announced an end to subsidy during his inaugural address on May 29, saying the policy was standing in way of Nigerians' progress. So ever since Tinubu removed subsidy from fuel, this policy wants to buy a lot of people in this country. Buhari was far better. Like Buhari's regime was far better than this thing. Was like people survived. Yeah, although there were complaints, but it was better than this regime. Like this one is too much. People are complaining. People can't even enter. People can't even buy food to eat again. People starve. People, you see people dying of hunger and lots more. So guys, we have come to the end of this live section. Don't forget the trending headlines I mentioned earlier. Article claims Tinubu over fuel subsidy crisis. Justice Soho returns Kanu's case file to Inyako. So, guys, for more details on this trending headline, visit our website edunews.com. So, guys, we have come to the end of this live section. Do want to drop a comment? Let me know your thoughts on this. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, like and share this video. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next live section.